Hello everyone, this is Godzilla425 here and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this new video. This video will be about my speculation on what's going to happen in chapter 1045 of One Piece. We all know what happened in 1044. Luffy got his awakening. We've seen his power. We got the big reveal that he is not the Gomu no Mi. And that we got some Orochi stuff, some of that good stuff. We got some lore, we got some interesting stuff. Now is a chapter after 1044. 1044 was a hype chapter indeed, but 1045, will it live up to the hype? We don't know. What will happen? We don't know until the chapter comes out. Yeah, you can read the spoilers and be like, "Oh, this happens," but the spoilers might not be right. You gotta wait till the TCB scans come out, or the actual manga chapter come out, before you even think of saying this happened and this happened. So, this will be my speculative video. Don't quote me on that or take this everything I say with a grain of salt. It might not happen. But yes, this will be a speculative video. So, prepare your butts, sit back, enjoy it, drink something, get something to eat, enjoy this, hopefully, a lengthy discussion on what could happen next chapter. Now, next chapter will most likely be about Kaido versus Luffy. Luffy versus Kaido will begin again, and it will be focused mainly around the fight. We will see Luffy use his powers some more. We'll get to see what he's capable of and see where his barrier and his height can be and where he can go, what ceiling he can hit and break through. So I'm pretty sure this chapter will be fun and more action-packed than the last recent chapters. Last chapter was a bit action-packed, but it also was lore-heavy and stuff. This chapter, I'm pretty sure is going to be more action-packed. I believe Kaido and Luffy will be clashing most of the time. We might get some people scattered into there, but I don't see much of anybody in there. It's just to be Kaido and Luffy. If he does end up putting someone in there, I would think it would be Yamato and Momo. Because they are right now outside, so they might be able to witness this. Or something happen. We still have Momo pushing the island away from the flower capital, so that could happen. But I do believe it's going to be mostly focused around the Kaido versus Luffy fight. And that's downright awesome. We're going to probably see some awesome stuff. Now, how would it play out is a different story. I know Luffy has now awakened. Kaido hasn't. Or so far as we know, he hasn't awakened. Will he in the chapter? Maybe. That could be a little bit separate discussion I can go down later in this video. Alright, now let's focus on Luffy right now. Luffy has just awakened. He has gotten a new power. His powers we've seen so far is nuts, to say the least. So I expect big things out of Luffy in this chapter. I expect very big things. Like some god level things, if you get what I mean. Sun God Nika, Luffy, they're both the same thing. Same person, the devil fruit is the same thing. So I expect god level attacks. If we literally get some god level attacks, I'll be shocked. Oda, please bring in some god level attacks. It would be awesome. To blow my mind again. I almost cried the last time. But yeah. And also, we'll finally see if Luffy is fully just doing Looney Tunes stuff, Looney World stuff. Last chapter we got a little bit of that. Let's see if he does it some more. If it gets out of hand, like actually turns into Looney Tunes, I might have to say it might be a downer. But we have to see about that. Luffy's fruit is interesting, and what he's doing is very interesting. You gotta remember, his the whole thing about his awakening is that he can do things that whatever he imagines he can do. He is rubber. He still has the rubber characteristics, but everything he imagines he can do. So him doing Looney Tunes stuff like he did last time did fit a bit, and it actually fits his character somewhat to a degree. But overall, I would not like to see it all the time. I would like to see him at least get somewhat serious, but sometimes somewhat still funny to a degree. So yeah, his power is to be a very big thing to focus on next chapter and see what that could happen. Now let's get over to Kaido. Kaido, my dude. Luffy just ragdolled you last time. I really want to see you pull up all the stops this time around. You have to go all out. This is his awakening. He might even be more powerful than you right now. I want to see Kaido 1v1 Luffy and start. I do want to see him losing the battle. I do want to see him losing the battle. Him falling back, him getting pushed back. I do want to see that. But I do eventually want to see Kaido on equal grounds with Wicked and Luffy. And if it has to take, like I said earlier, if it has to take Kaido awakening to get on equal grounds with Luffy, I don't mind it. And honestly, he should be awakened, so he should do it like at will. So he should be like, "Oh, Luffy, you are awakened. That's the reason why you're able to beat me so far. Well, I got a secret of my own. I'm awakened too. Here's my awakened form. Here's what I could do." Honestly, I don't know what Kaido could do in his awakened form. It's downright terrifying to find out, if any, what he can do. He's already a terrifying man as it is, in his dragon form or even in his Oni form. Especially his hybrid form of that. So what could his awakening be? I don't think we have ever seen a Zoan awakened before. That will be a very interesting topic when we cross it later on down the road. Maybe in a few chapters from now. But I think Kyle will awaken. If not, I think he already is. So Kaido's another one. Kaido's gonna be very interested to see what happens with him. Now with everybody else, like I said, I don't expect much, if not any other person to show up in this chapter. Maybe, just maybe, you Zoro fans might finally get Zoro waking up. But maybe. That's a bit of an if right there. There's a bit of an if. Now, there's other characters that could show up. We haven't seen what Denjiro or any of them, especially Denjiro. He hasn't been around for a while. Now, remember a few, 4 or 5 chapters ago, freaking Raizo was talking about preparations. What were the preparations, Raizo? What are y'all planning? What are y'all gonna do to freaking Kaido? Even if it's about Kaido. So apparently they got preparations. Something's happening with Denjiro. We don't know yet. It might happen at the very end of this battle. Whenever it ends. Maybe next chapter after this one. But we might eventually see that. So they could show up somewhere. Like I said, Momo and Yamato, they could show up. I know they're both outside right now. So, and they both know Luffy's Joy Boy. They found out by Zunisha, so I wouldn't be surprised if they showed up. See what's happening. I honestly, if I would think what could happen and how everybody would show up for this fight and see it happen in front of them, they will all have to go on the roof. Maybe they might have to go on the roof. If not, I think Luffy might and Kaido might fall down into the pleasure hall, and Luffy might beat him there. Who knows? But I'm straying off from the freaking actual chapter itself. Uh, and speculation. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Back to Kaido and Luffy. Overall, I think this chapter is pretty much gonna be focused around them two. I don't see any other things that could happen. Like all of the other all stars and stuff are gone. Uh, Especially freaking King and Queen, they're gone. Zoro and Sanji. Sanji's awake now, but Zoro is probably still unconscious. I don't think he's dead. At least we hope not. But hey, things could happen. Things could be. Things could happen. So yeah, I think this chapter is pretty much that. I just think it's going to be about Kaido and Luffy. Nothing more and nothing less. So, will it be insane? Yes. Will it probably be outright badass? Yes. But if anything else happens, goody. We all know Orochi and freaking Hiyori thing should be done. Hiyori should be watching him die. I did see a little thing out on Twitter about freaking. It was like I swear up and down it was fake. It was talking about the spoilers for 10:45, and I was like, "There's no way." It's like Monday. It's not out yet. I was like, "Why?" And so I was reading it, and it said, "Oh, Sanji heard freaking Hiyori, and heard she was in trouble." And I was like, "How would Hiyori be in trouble? Unless Rochi managed to get out of that, I doubt she would be in trouble." So I started thinking about it. I was like, it might be fake, but we might have to keep an eye out for that one too. Who knows? Sometimes these things can be fake and it ends up being true. So we have to keep out for some panels like that. If Sanji does leave and hear Hiyori in this chapter, here's Hiyori's in danger, then I'll be like, all right, he was right. But I think it's mostly going to be focused around Luffy and Kaido clashing. Two emperors of the sea clashing together. A lot of people didn't want to agree that Luffy is the emperor, but now you gotta agree he's the emperor. Or if not, he surpassed the emperor a long while back. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. This is a good, decent length video. Unedited, raw, my thoughts and emotions out there. Somewhat. I'm just speculating. But yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And it will show so much support on me continuing this for y'all. And yeah, I would like to build up a fan base. Hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, like I said, do all that stuff. Goodbye, y'all.